Boom, here we are. Jedi Russian Tactics. This is a special edition of Jedi Russian Tactics, guys. I know y'all was waiting for it. Jedi Russian Tactics. Make sure you guys are on YouTube and subscribing and checking it out. This is Jedi Russian Tactics, the Grand Prix edition. Grand Prix edition, baby. Grand Prix edition, Jedi Russian Tactics. Because this one, I mean, this game is full of it. This game is very tactical. Now, of course, we do have to look at Hikaru's game too as well. But this game is very tactical. So I was looking at this, and of course, if you guys missed it, then cool. If not, then you can still look. And there's also some points that we're going to cover in this game. So e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4. Right, we had a Sicilian, regular Sicilian, knight f6, knight c3. And this is the aggressive stuff. What's this? Rosser's, right? Yeah. Richter-Rosser variation. Yeah. So let's turn this. We don't want to see the moves, so we want to do this ourselves here. We want to learn and do this ourselves. So okay, queen goes to d2, a6, b5 stuff. This is going to be opposite side castles probably, right? There it is. Castles queen side, castles queen side, bishop d7, going for quick play quickly. White's trying to go for mate, right? f3 happens, bolstering the center, a lot of g4 action. Knight takes d4, queen takes, and bishop e7. I forgot what he played here. What is the move here, actually, chat? So in this position, in fact, let's look at this. Look at this together. Right to move, and I don't remember what he does here. But I'm very curious, actually, now. Further in the game, I've looked into the tactics parts, which is Jedi Russian Tactics here. But let's look at see what we have right now. Bishop takes e6, you mean f6 there. Are you talking, you mean take right now. Bishop takes f6 from quantum. Okay, so trying to force the pawn takes. Because if bishop takes, queen takes d6. g4 from Danny. Probably h4. I like all of these ideas, in fact. I like g4, h4, and bishop takes. To be honest, I mean, but what does he want to do next? What does black probably want to do? And what would I do on g4 or h4? Honestly, well, I don't need to develop either. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. To be honest, I feel like my f-pawn should be on f4. Light square bishop so ugly. Yeah, it is pretty ugly, right? g4, h4. I feel like one of these are it. I probably would just go g4, to be honest. Let's see what he have. King b1. So he played one of those moves. Okay. So any move was probably right here. Any move was probably right. Because, like, you know, he played king b1, which makes sense. Makes sense, right? King b1 just gets the king to b1. Feinko says, always play king b1. Prophylaxis, correct. Rook c8 stuff, right? Just getting the king off the c file. Queen c7. g4. There it is. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. All right, big fella. He plays h5. How do we respond to this? Do we take it? Really don't want to help him activate. Really don't want to help him activate. Interesting. What does he do? He takes it. Knight takes. What happens on rook takes? That was the interesting one, was rook takes. Knight takes, I mean, I'm cool with bishop takes e7, but rook takes was a little different. But okay. Bishop takes e7. King takes e7. And then rook g1. And this is like, you know, you see the engine eval bar, right? Chilling, doing this thing here. And then, okay, queen c5. So this is where it happened. I remember watching this. And then queen d2, not watching this, but when I looked at the game analysis myself, queen d2 happens. And then black played bishop c6. And then right here, chat, this is where Jedi Russian Tactics Special Edition is right here. Right. Okay, it's white to move. So if you've seen this already, then you don't have to respond. But if you haven't seen this, this was amazing. I mean, this was ridiculous. This was also engine move number 1, by the way. White to move, Jedi Russian Tactics here. What do you do? What on earth do you do in this position? White to move. This was like, whoa, dang, bro. And then, like, out of nowhere, it was just, what the heck? Like, it went from, like, you know, looking level to, like, what? You know, that's a scary move. That's a scary move. I don't even know if black was even considering the move that, you know, plays here, that he plays here. Rook takes g7. Just, oh, screw the rook, huh? Knight takes d5, man. Quantum just all over the place. So you can't even take anything on d5. Can't even take anything. LC Den, thanks for the tier 1. Yo, thanks for gifting a sub. That's lovely. Thank you so much for that love right there, LC Den, gifting a sub. Oh, I saw this. I won't spoil it. Thanks, Spuds Master. Yeah, this is nuts. This is why we putting it today in Jedi Russian Tactics. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So knight d5, rook takes g7, queen g5, and we have this one, and this. These are the possibilities that we've seen so far. Knight d5, Bobby Bojangles. Check with the queen is my instinct, he says. And rook g5. Rook g5. Okay, so I'll tell you what I would do, to be honest. My move would really be rook g5. I mean, I'm really tempted to play rook g5, like, instantly. But, in fact, move number 1 on the engine. Let me show y'all. Right here. Go to moves, turn this boy on. What this man play? Bishop c4. What do you play in the game? Bishop c4. Oh, my... What? Bro, what? It's over 9,000. That's crazy. That's a disgusting move, bro. Because if you take it, and I looked, right? So at first glance, I look at this, right? At first I look at it. So let me turn this off, right? I'm looking at this, right? I'm looking at this, right? You know, and you always want to do analysis by yourself. Before we turn on the engines. This is why I always like to keep it here, because I don't want to see the moves and I don't want to see the engine analysis. I want to do this by myself. This is how you grow as a player, and then you can get better, and the engine helps you. So here with bishop to c4, right, I was like, okay, he takes it. Let's do this in our head. Queen takes, king back. And then after king back, I was like, what does he do? Like a knight d5? Or like, I was thinking like maybe, you know, Smith Moore-ish, like as many Smith Moore lines I've seen, where the knight just sacrifices. I mean, it's a common theme. And then maybe try to open the center up and mate him, right? That's what I'm thinking. Queen takes d6, king e8. I'm like, oh, probably knight d5. Like, it looks like knight d5 would be the move. Now you see the eval bars, like that's 100%. Get the man off the board. What is wrong with you? Okay, that does not work. That does not work at all. Knight d5 is no good. But what does work here is what, chat? Is what? What is the move here that makes this whole combination work? Which is like mind-blowing. I was like, Grishuk is nasty. Grishuk is nasty. Bruh. For him to be able to see this is just wow. I mean, you already know he was strong, but man, this combo is nasty. What's the move, guys? If it's not knight d5, because knight d5 does not work, what do you do? Latte 64 was good. Rook d4, rook d4, rook d4, rook lift, chat going crazy. You 100% right. Rook d4 for the score. And you ain't got your queen no more. Bruh. No more. Your queen is trapped. Your queen is trapped. Your queen is trapped. I'm typing my tactics on. Let's get it. Your queen is trapped. And when I saw this combination, I mean, this is mind-blowing. Like, if you're sitting over the board and you get hit with bishop c4 and you see this, you actually, like, you give your opponent already more credit than you already probably given them because they're already strong. And then you also get a sense of fear. Fear is in you now. Bruh. When bishop c4 happened here, like, fear probably struck him at this point. Bishop to c4 is a nasty move that you're not expecting. So bishop c4, right? Beautiful, beautiful move. Okay. Then rook d8, right? Rook d8. And now what's the move, chat? What's the move? What's the move? What's the move? Macro, what is that, bro? Rook g5, right? Bishop's like, please take that free bishop, bro. Please take my bishop, bro. Please take my bishop, bro. That's ain't right. So I see rook g5, right? Rook g5. So that's a rook d8. We have a rook g5, a bishop to d5 as well. Rook to g5 again. So here he played bishop b3 first. I remember this because bishop b3, you actually don't have anything. After rook g5, he could just take now. So there's actually nothing, right? Bishop d5 was spicy. Yeah, it's definitely spicy. But it's not enough. He just kind of runs away. You got fate. After g6, right? Now you guys have a right choice with rook. Oh, sorry. It was f4. And now rook g5, right? Rook g5. Sorry, I pressed it early there. But f4, because you guys are right. Rook g5 does happen. But check this out. You see the eval bar? Y'all see the eval bar? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. f4 happened. Okay, so in fact, in this position, it was g6 and then f4. After f4, knight f6, right? After knight f6, rook g5 was played by Grisha. Eval bar flips, it goes to black. Now remember, we're doing Jedi Russian tactics here, and in this version, this is something new, guys. We're gonna flip the board. Flip the board. Jedi Russian tactics. Black to move. Black to move. Why was rook g5 a blunder? That was actually missed, by the way. This move was not played in the game. But this move right here would have literally ended it. I mean, just like -3 on the spot, my guy. On the spot, game's over. I mean, not obviously you're not mated. You're not mated, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna lose. And when I saw this line, I was like, this is why you need to do your tactics on every day, all day, in days, like every single day. Do your tactics for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He has knight x d4, knight x e4, knight x e4. Okay, so 2 people say knight takes e4. Anything else, chat? Anything else? Queen is hanging. Queen is hanging. Queen is hanging. Grisha. This was an interview. Grisha, bam. That's crazy. Latte 64. So it was an interview. In fact, guys, you guys are all saying it. It is correct. Knight takes e4 is a move. Look at this move right here. Knight takes e4. Oh my goodness. What? That's crazy. Right, knight e4. The queen's hanging. And then if knight e4, right, bishop takes e4. Your queen is still hanging. And I was looking, I'm like, yo, the queen's still hanging. But what I missed is this part right here, right? So the queen moves out the way. Everything seemed all cool. And you have to defend the rook, obviously. You're not going to just give up the rook. You have to go queen e1 or queen e2. Or it doesn't matter. You have to defend the rook. It doesn't ever matter. After rook takes, queen takes, and then rook takes h2, and rook h1 is unavoidable. Oh, Mike. I'm about to do. And have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That is nuts. That's absolutely nuts. That's absolutely nuts. I was like, oh my goodness, yo. This was just disgusting. This is disgusting here. This is Jedi Russian tactics. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like unbelievable. Bruh. Unbelievable. And he just wins. Black is just completely winning in this game. I'm going to get the queen back. I got 2 passed pawns to create here. You got, I'm winning everywhere. I'm winning everywhere. I'm winning everywhere. Oh, man. Nuts, right? Absolutely bananas. So flip the board, Jedi Russian tactics. Right? Who's finding that over the board? Exactly, right? But he actually played queen b6. And that's it, guys. Bruh. That's it. That's it. I mean, now, obviously, this game, I mean, shoot, we on move 20. There's another 40-something moves in this game, to be honest. So we're doing Jedi Russian tactics, not the full game analysis. So we are going to fly through the rest of this game, to be honest here. To show you a few things here, but rook e1, but that was the huge part. Rook e1, and after rook h7, as we just show here, look at this nasty move, bro. Like, oh my goodness, like knight d5. Sheesh. I mean, that's gross. Look at that. But like I said before, remember, right, back here, remember, what did I say? I said that this idea, when bishop c4 initially happened, right here, bishop c4, or right here, when I said this takes, I was saying, oh, there's a common idea. This is what I thought the idea was knight d5, and this is rook d4 to trap the queen. But knight d5 is, again, that idea that we look for. So later on in the game, right, what happens is queen b6, knight d5 now is beautiful, especially with the rook on e1. What refuted rook g5? Yeah, rook g5 was refuted. That's crazy. This must have been, a crazy post-game interview, yeah. How far ahead do you think they see? I mean, sometimes 5 moves, which is usually 10 ply. But really, if you think about apply is like a move. As a human, 1 move is actually a ply. 2 moves equal 1 in chess. But actually, your move is like to move, bro. So really, 10 moves is like 20, to be honest. Can't happen. Can't happen. I've seen it, you know, but Bobby's good at that stuff too. But, you know, you have to work on calculation, to be honest. Which is doing a lot of this, looking and sitting and deeply trying to calculate, pushing your mind to the limits. Rook h7, knight d5 takes, hitting with a check. We're gonna get the material back, right? Gotta take that. And here there was a lot of missed wins, right? f5 was the move here, which is not hard to find, but not the move you're thinking of is f5. But queen d4, and then this was a grind. This was a grind. Have you ever seen a card with all this? Absolutely. I mean, shoot, you know, absolutely. I've seen it all the time. But as we just kind of blow through the rest of this game, guys, This was a long game afterwards. And then it was like equal, right? It was like equal because I was just flying through it because I was like, bro, this was a long game. Like, this is on move 43. All that happened on like move 20. We on move 43 and it still ain't over. This was a long game. Eval bar got a huge workout. Somewhere around here, it was dead zeros. Somewhere around here on move 50, it's starting to get like zeros somewhere. Right here, right? Look at this. Now it's on zeros. Like, what happened? Bruh. What on earth happened here, right? But this happens in games all the time. All the time. Now it's on zeros. And then I think black was winning. I mean, what a game. Like, what a turn of events. Like, just look at the eval bar, right? Here, everything was equal. White crushing. He's supposed to play queen e1, which I think he ended up finding. Yeah. And then king here. Look at that nice little piece play. Hit the queen. Hit the queen. Queen went to e4. Queen d2 hitting this. Oh, this is where it ended. Queen f4. And then he resigned after queen f4. He didn't even let Grishik move. I think he just resigned. Queen f4. Grishik probably thought for a little bit, and then he resigned. He resigned while Grishik was thinking. Worst feelings when you get intuition of the best move, but can't finish the calculation. Yeah. And then you check the engine and it'd be that. Yeah, it hurts, right? But sometimes you just got to do it and go for it. Right? It does help. MVL Gary would find this line. Otherwise, we'll find it too, but not too many. Yeah, that's tough, man. It's tough finding that kind of line with all those lines in there like that. So that was a nuts game, guys. That was Jedi Russian Tactics. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the special edition today. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube, and we'll see you on the next video.